Okay, Assalamualaikum and selamat datang to our Kurus Talk Q&A santai bersama dengan saya. And as always, pada hari Selasa on my Facebook channel and YouTube, kita akan meluangkan lebih kurang 1 jam untuk pelbagai Q&A kurus, but it's not soal kurus semata-mata. Kita boleh bincangkan basically again anything termasuk pemakanan, senaman, produk mungkin, memulakan program kurangkan berat badan, isu semasa, ya, isu Malaysia, isu dunia, soalan peribadi. We can talk about really anything and everything. And I personally always look forward kepada this Tuesday Q&A santai Kurus Talk bersama dengan anda because it is buat anda and semoga ia memberikan manfaat yang sama juga kepada anda untuk kesihatan anda yang lebih baik di masa yang depan. And yeah, you never know, kita sama-sama dapat mempelajari sesuatu yang baru. So yeah, let me know dalam ruangan chat sekiranya anda boleh mendengar saya dengan jelas, manalah tahu tak kedengaran, nanti membebel seorang diri. So as always, yeah, quick audio check. Just let me know that you can hear me loud and clear sebelum kita mulakan sesi kita dengan rasminya. And again, you can use the comment section to ask really anything and everything. Try and keep the question seringkas yang mungkin supaya kita dapat fokus kepada a specific reply untuk membantu anda. And if I don't answer your question right away, jangan marah, jangan kecewa. Just type it in perhaps one more time and I will try my best untuk menjawabnya sepanjang our sesi Q&A. Ya, so hari ini also istimewa sikit. So hari ini our Q&A Kurus Talk on Facebook and YouTube is selari dengan our pelancaran kick off cabaran 30 hari kurus that you can see right up here. So today is the kick off for our 30-day challenge. So saya ingin mengucapkan selamat datang and syabas kepada anda semua kerana sudi ingin mencabar diri anda. So if you happen to be salah seorang peserta program kita itu, let me know dalam ruangan komen juga apakah harapan anda, apakah sasaran anda, mungkin apakah berat badan atau masalah anda sekarang ini, and kita boleh membincangkannya as well. But if not today pun, tomorrow we will have a live Zoom kickoff just for you and our program untuk melakar pelan kurangkan berat badan, pelan pemakanan, senaman dan sebagainya. A lot of Q&A tomorrow as well just for peserta cabaran tersebut. And if you would like to join, if you mungkin nak menyertai our program, again it is basically kicking off pada hari ini sampailah Julai 20 next month, and all you have to do is really melayari bukansoalkurus.com. It's also up here, and you can always sign up di situ. I think it's almost sold out, but let me check if there's still availability. It is almost sold out, saya rasa. Kita ada lagi tempat for the WhatsApp group package, and perhaps we can slit lagi a few more slots for the RM50 package pada masa yang sama juga. So I will perhaps just open up a few more slots. Actually dah sold out pun, but tak apa. I can add maybe 4 slot lagi. So if you would like to join, all you have to do again is layari bukansoalkurus.com. Nothing to worry about. It's not cabaran yang akan membunuh hati jiwa anda. It's really all about mutual support untuk membantu anda ke arah yang lebih sihat, lebih gembira, lebih kuat, lebih cergas. Kurus tu itu bonus. Kurus takes time. So jangan rasa takut dicabar, but harapan semoga anda mungkin pantang dicabar. Yeah. So let me try and mulakan our sesi Q&A pada hari ini, and I will just go from top to bottom and see what questions that we have. Ya, waalaikumsalam semua. Welcome to our live show untuk again Q&A Kurus Talk Santai. Alright, so first question here daripada Muhammad Najmi Iqbal, Coach, bila lagi ada live macam ni? So I generally cuba untuk adakan live ini every Tuesday pukul 8 malam Malaysian time on YouTube and Facebook. It has been quite regularly, not 100% Tuesdays pukul 8, but so far Tuesdays at 8 is typically the time when we do the Q&A santai. Sometimes we have tetamu jemputan juga, but generally for macam sesi hari ini, it's just me, myself, and I, and you guys untuk menjawab soalan-soalan yang mungkin anda ada. So jangan rasa malu-malu, ask away and we will membincangkannya bersama. Yeah, okay, the first question here from Victoria Bakes. Ya, gambar pun biskut kuih kau. Saya kuat makan, Coach, tolong. Ya, cabaran ramai orang dalam usaha untuk kurangkan berat badan is to mengawal nafsu makan yang bergelora dan membakar jiwa hari-hari. That is cabaran yang paling besar. Senaman tu is satu hal, but it's really cabaran untuk mengawal nafsu makan. So sangat penting untuk memahami makanan yang mengenyangkan, makanan yang menggembirakan. Dua-dua itu perlu, but always focus and make sure you ada makanan yang menggembirakan, fiber mengenyangkan, protein mengenyangkan. So always again mahir meneliti pilihan makanan. And if makanan yang anda pilih tidak mengenyangkan, but menggembirakan, dan jangan mengharapkannya untuk mengenyangkan anda. Tak kiralah, buy one, 5 free ke buy 5 free 1. Tak kenyang-kenyang kau. Macam popcorn dekat wayang. Wayang belum start, popcorn dah habis. Gembira? Gembira. Buat kenyang? No. So jangan mengharapkan makanan yang mengembirakan itu mengenyangkan anda. Beres. Alright, so next question that we have di sini daripada Muhammad Hassan Mustaqim Musa. Coach, kalau dah buat weight training, perlukah buat full body workout? Kalau you katakanlah pada sesi yang sama, katakan hari ini hari Selasa, if you dah buat weight training, yang katakanlah melibatkan bahagian chest and shoulder, then you tak perlu buat full body weight training pada hari yang sama. But if you nak buat full body weight training ke HIIT ke apa ke pada hari-hari yang berbeza, then tiada masalah. The best senaman is kepelbagaian, termasuklah weight training, outdoor, indoor, Zumba, HIIT, functional training dan sebagainya. So tak semestinya you perlu buat, but boleh je supaya your body always ada perangsang pemangkin senaman yang pelbagai. Kalau you always do the same workout, for your body, the cabaran tu is not always that new, and number 2, it's quite membosankan as well. So variety keeps the body guessing, and it's more fun for the individual. Alright, next question that we have di sini daripada Is bertanya, makan booster kira ubat kurus ke, Coach? I'm not sure what you mean by booster, but if you rujuk kepada macam thermogenic metabolic booster punya pill, macam pre-workout dan sebagainya, I would not definasikannya pil kurus, because kau tak kurus-kurus pun. At the end of the day, even if you makan pil fat burner pun, dia tak burn fat pun. Most of these pre-workout or caffeine-based or guarana or thermogenic-based supplements, tak kira nama dia apa, what they do is they meningkatkan metabolisme sikit. Is umpama you minum kopi ke yang kau caffeine, ya. So if you minum kopi, and this is not coffee, this is teh, but let's say you minum teh or coffee yang ada caffeine, the amount of caffeine in here is very, very small compared to caffeine dalam a lot of these pre-workouts ke fat burner ke apa ke. So that caffeine gives you the so-called macam boost but dia meningkatkan your kadar degupan jantung, your metabolism, and it can leave you feeling resah, anxiety, insomnia, cepat marah, and dan sebagainya. So I would not, there's no need to labelnya ubat kurus ke tak kurus, but it's important to memahami kandungan produk tersebut supaya dia mungkin selari dengan objektiviti, and nombor dua, menjadi pengguna yang bijaksana. Kalau setakat membeli dengan harapan kurus atau dengan harapan dapat apa yang dijanjikan, biasanya takkan, because it's not that simple. But if you mengambilnya to supplement kekurangan yang ada, to give yourself perhaps a boost for the workout, that is pilihan diri sendiri. But so that helps is dengan mengambil keputusan untuk mengambil booster ke tidak. Alright, so let's see what we have here. Brownies semua. Semua so far profile gambar semua kek-kek pelbagai. Penting ya. I pun makan kek juga. We had Father's Day just a couple of days ago. So selamat mengucapkan hari bapa kepada semua bapa di luar sana, termasuk saya. So we also had cake as well at home here, and we as a family makan benda yang menggembirakan hari-hari juga. Makanan tu perlu menggembirakan. Kalau makanan you sihat je tak lama kau. So it's important to have a balance of makanan yang menggembirakan dan makanan yang sihat supaya the perjuangan tu is perpanjangan and not just cabaran 30 hari semata-mata, but berpanjangan. Alright, so question daripada Brownies. Ulala is saya dah lose 6 kilo. Congrats in a month. Tapi this past 2 weeks berat stagnant. Adakah sebab workout rutin saya sama je, or memang normal macam ini, dah nak hilang semangat dah? It is normal. Jangan mengambil permulaan program usaha kurangkan berat badan sebagai benchmark selama-lamanya. Pada permulaan mana-mana program, the weight loss in the beginning is always I. Because I mudah untuk dipermainkan, anda juga mudah untuk dipermainkan. So at the beginning of the program, it's always I yang dikurangkan. And ramai orang yang menggunakan that minggu pertama as a so-called benchmark untuk minggu-minggu yang akan datang. But then you akan stress because you cannot membuang jumlah yang air minggu ke minggu, dah lama kering kau. So forget about the first week. If you kurang 2, 3, 4, 5 kilo, great. But lepas tu, the water tends to stabilize and the weight loss will slow down. Now, slow down does not mean this stagnant. It does not mean kau plateau. Even if you kurangkan 0.5 kilo sebulan, that is extremely hebat. That's 6 kilo setahun. Sekilo sebulan, 12 kilo setahun. Sangat realistic, sangat awesome sebenarnya. And even our program, cabaran 30 hari, the cabaran is to kurangkan 4 kilo. It's not easy. That's why we call it cabaran. But jangan terpedaya. Jangan terpedaya dengan a lot of these success stories social media yang tidak memberikan kadang-kadang gambaran yang sebenar, especially when they talk about kurangkan berat badan seminggu 2, or you don't know kisah di sebalik gambaran, because weight loss takes time, kurus takes time, brownie ulala. So if you rasa macam you feel a bit hampa dengan keadaan, do join our program. A lot of people dalam kapal yang sama, harapan yang sama, and kita belajar bersama supaya kita have realistic expectation, because that is important. If your expectations are unrealistic, stress kau. And when you stress, you lama-lama nak give up because you tak dapat nak berdepan dengan reality yang sebenar. Alright, wishing you all the best. Brownie ulala. All right, let's see what else we have here. Soalan daripada Ratna Dasril. Coach, what is a good body fat percentage? That's a good question. And I would not overcomplicate uncomplicated things. Now, unless you are a bodybuilder ke fitness model ke apa, and jangan use necessarily the body composition scale as a benchmark, because bacaan body composition scale is very subjective and inaccurate, because it just bases the bacaan on pengaliran the electric arus daripada pad kanan ke pad kiri. So now the best way to gauge good body percentage is, number one, to tepuk dada diri sendiri. Ask yourself, what are your own expectations for yourself? Nombor dua is mandi, buka tuala, cermin diri, look at keadaan sekarang. It does not matter what the percentage says. It's really more important how you feel bila you berdepan dengan cermin itu. Now, you can look at, panduan, I can even just look it up real quick. Gambar raja, body fat percentage. Let me just open a quick picture dekat sini. I'm going to look at a female, since you are a female right now, because male and female tak sama for women. Let me find a good picture for you. Percentage. This is a good picture. Let me see. Open a new tab. Okay, let me just share this real quick. Open image in new tab. Banyak kerja pula aku. Okay. Wait 1 second. I'm going to share screen. Window. So basically, let me remove the background picture. Okay, so basically, I'm going to zoom in a little bit so that it is a bit easier to see. Let me remove your question so that can see the actual ni. Okay, so basically, alamak banyak pula kat sini. Hi. Okay, so basically you have under 15%, 15 to 18, 19, 22, 24, 30, over 30. That's just a guideline. A lot of other factors yang mempermainkan keadaan. But at the end of the day, this is just a benchmark sahaja. Yang paling penting, again, Ratna, cermin diri and look at whether you are happy. Even if you are happy at 24 to 30, that's great. It's suka hati kau. There is no paksaan that your body fat needs to be at 15 ke 19 ke. For most of you, I think it's moving in a direction that makes you happy. If you currently at lebih 30%, again, tak perlu mengiranya, you cermin diri, you dah tahu you kat mana sekarang. And then the objectivity is to bergerak ke arah yang you harapkan, which is perhaps body percentage yang lebih rendah. But good for me, good for you, good for orang lain, it's going to be berbeza-beza based on objectivity kita yang tersendiri. Hence, in our program, we have this falsafah called suka hati kau. There is no right or wrong. If you're happy at 24, great. But if you are currently at 19, but you're not happy, pun susah juga. So at the end of the day, again, good is a personal benchmark, and the good will change dari usia 20-an, 30-an, 40-an, 50-an, because objectivity kehidupan tu berbeza. So tepuk dada and ask yourself, where do you want to be? And based on where you want to be, then number 2, tanamkan ilmu, pemahaman, and then C, menggerakkan diri dengan usaha untuk mencapai matlamat. But it's good to have targets, because targets give you motivation untuk menjayakannya, insyaAllah. All right. Next question that we have here daripada Nick. And again, I'm going just down my list here. If you're just joining us, welcome to our Kurus Talk Q&A santai every Tuesday pukul 8 on YouTube and Facebook. And feel free to ask any questions dalam ruangan komen, and saya akan cuba menjawab sebanyak soalan yang boleh. And if you don't mind, do share this live session dengan kawan-kawan seperjuangan. Manalah tahu mereka mendapat ilham, ikhtibar untuk mengubah pola pemakanan dan membaiki keadaan diri. Alright, so Nina, questionnya is, I am in my early 40s, same like Mua, tapi rasa makin susah turun berat badan, terutamanya selepas raya naik 4 kilo. Masa 30-an senang je turun berat. Upsal, that's true. And that is normal. Why? Because of faktor penuaan. And faktor penuaan jatuhkan metabolisme. as we get older, due to hormonal changes dan other factors, our metabolism drops. We lose a little bit of muscle mass naturally as well. Hence, keperluan kalori masa ke semasa makin berkurangan. And I remember very vividly, my grandfather always told me when he got older is that you cannot eat the same amount of food when you are older versus you are younger. He didn't say metabolisme ke apa, but it's because of the metabolisme makin mengurang. So, what should you do, Nina? Jangan salah diri, aku dah tua, nak macam mana? You have to melawan keadaan dengan memahami, otot makin berkurangan di hari yang tua. So what I need to do is then memberikan sebab kepada badan untuk kekalkan apa yang ada. So the idea of senaman bebanan, Nina, at our age is not always untuk nak menambah otot, but it is to minimize muscle loss due to aging supaya kita dapat kekalkan metabolisme yang lebih tinggi di hari yang tua. So sahut cabaran faktor penuaan and fight the process, and walaupun ia mengambil masa yang lebih lama, it is not penghalang, it's just again managing expectation supaya kita memberikan masa untuk ia berlangsung dengan sendirinya. Alright. Soalan daripada my good friend, our doctor and team leader from our Bukan Soal Kurus program, Dr. Shazif. Best makan ni cuma kena tahu cara apa nak makan. I'm not sure what this is referring to, but I'm assuming it's referring to a previous soalan or mungkin gambar-gambar cake ni. Yeah, and looking forward to having Dr. Shazif back in our program tidak lama lagi, and hopefully him and his wife, Dr. Munira, can membawa your subuh club, your 5 a.m. club into the program, which I find quite very interesting. Okay. Soalan ini daripada Nick Zatasha. Cara calculate kalori yang saya patut ambil seharian is very simple, and we will go through this tomorrow in detail with our cabaran 30 hari punya peserta in a Zoom call with me pukul 8 malam esok. But if you would like to quickly look at it, this is how you do it. I'm just going to open the page. You just go to this page. I'm going to share again. Share. Window. Yeah. So all you're going to do is go here. I'm going to remove your question real quick. So now you Google BMR calculator. You click on the first link. Yeah, it will basically ask you for a few things, which is umur, jantina, berat, and tinggi. And let me look at gambar Zatasha sekejap. Yeah, nampak muda. I'm just going to teka, jangan marah. I'm going to do a very general guess, but not to offend you. I'm going to guess lower than maybe you are. So let's say 24. 24. And I'm assuming you are an average Malaysian lady. Let's say 158 centimeters. And you look quite kurus. So I'm going to let's keep it at 60 kilos. Or 58 lah. 58, maybe more mengembirakan. When you calculate, very simple, it will give you two things. One is this thing called BMR. This is basically your basic metabolic rate, which is jumlah pembakaran kalori seharian Zatasha. If you do nothing at all, umpama kereta on engine, tak bergerak mana-mana 24 jam, will the car burn fuel? Yes. How much? This much. 1,282 based on your age, weight, height, and sex. Not that kind, but jantina. Then the next thing here is the carta dekat bawah, which is very important. That one you have to tepuk dada, tanya diri, and see whether you are sedentary ke, active ke, apa ke. Looking at you, nampak ceria and young. I'm assuming that you are either at the senaman 1 to 3 times a week, or senaman 4, 5, 6 kali seminggu. So as you bersenam lebih, keperluan tenaga tu is lebih. So to answer your question, how do you calculate kalori yang patut diambil? This is it. and then berdasarkan kepada objectivity, nak kekalkan berat badan atau kurangkan berat badan, then we can mewujudkan a deficit, because then now we know, okay, keperluan saya is 1,007, 1,008, nak kurangkan berat badan, how long, and then melakar plan pemakanan yang sewajarnya. Tak perlu kira kalori, but perlu memahami kalori, and this is something that you maybe only do once in your life untuk memahami, keperluan diri itu berapa, and then once you mahir mengawal kalori, then pilihan makanan becomes more bijaksana, and then kita yang mengawal keadaan dan bukan serah diri kepada keropok lekor, pisang goreng, and makanan dan sebagainya, supaya again menjadi pengguna yang bijaksana. Yeah, so that is a crash course on how to kira keperluan kalori seharian. In more detail, again, do join our cabaran 30 hari. We started today officially, but we will go through a really educational journey bersama untuk memperkasakan para peserta. Alright, beres. Sudah. A bit of water, rehydration. Yeah, Victoria, you are always welcome. Good luck to diri anda as well. Yeah, you have to say good luck to diriku, because the good thing about perjuangan kurus is dalam tangan diri anda sendiri. Kau nak ke tak nak? Because there's only so much I can do. At the end of the day, it is you that has to swap makan. You have to discipline diri. You have to do the senaman. You have to do it. And if you do it, you akan berjaya. If you don't do it, then you akan serah diri kepada keadaan. So in that sense, dia adil. It's not like cuaca and politik negara ke apa, di luar kawalan. But in this case, this perjuangan is really you versus you. Nak tak nak, if you nak, tanamkan the know-how, and then execute it, trust the process, and insyaAllah dia akan memberikan hasil, but give it time. Remember, kurus takes time. Yeah, so all the best with you and your program. All right, let's see what we have here. Daripada Iskandar Zulkarnain. Assalamualaikum. Waalaikumsalam. Nak tanya, kalau fokus workout sahaja, boleh turunkan berat badan ke atau kena jaga pemakanan juga? Very, very good question. And to answer your question, you cannot out-workout a bad diet, or you cannot, outdo pemakanan yang kurang bagus. Pemakanan is always number one. Senaman is always number 2 dari segi kejayaan mengawal berat badan. Why? Because makanan mengawal lebih kurang, 1,008, 2,000 pengambilan kalori sehari. Senaman sejam sehari hanya membakar mungkin 500 kalori paling banyak pun. That's why pemakanan is 80%, senaman is 20%. Why? Because the ratio is 4:1, 2,000 dengan 500. So no, you cannot exercise a bad diet, but you can kurangkan berat badan dengan mengawal pemakanan tanpa senaman. So, senaman tak wajib dari segi nak mengurangkan berat badan. Mungkin hukumnya harus ke sunat muakkad ke dan sebagainya, but at the end of the day yang penting is pemakanan yang bagus, tak semestinya pemakanan yang sempurna, pemakanan yang bagus, and gaya hidup yang aktif. Tak semestinya senaman. Aktif can be berjalan, gotong royong, kemas rumah, cuci kereta sendiri. Anything you do burns calories. Senaman is always bermanfaat. Banyak manfaat yang diperolehi, but tidak wajib dari segi kurangkan berat badan. Beres. Alright. Next we have here soalan daripada Zulfikri. Sorry. What do you think about L-carnitine? L-carnitine is okay. It is I won't say the cheapest fat loss product available in the pharmacies, but it is KKM wise, it's easy to dapat kelulusan KKM because it's not considered a supplement. It is macam kategori yang mudah dapat kelulusan untuk masuk dalam negara and all, but that's a different story. But L-carnitine is supposed to play a process in helping you keep lemak dalam bentuk cecair so that dia dibuang melalui pelawasan dan sebagainya. So it helps you daripada solidifying the fat. So, but in theory, it sounds great. Okay, so if I take L-carnitine, lemak-lemak yang saya ambil tidak akan menjadi pejal dan tidak akan terlekat di badanku dan hanya akan dikeluar sebagai cirit-birit ke apa, but it does not work that easily all the time for most people. And even if it does memberi manfaat tersebut, it is not macam segala lemak yang you makan akan dicicirkan begitu sahaja. It might play a minor role to menggalakkan that process, but it is not a magic fix. Again, there is no such thing as a magic fix when it comes to losing weight. It must come with a decent pemakanan, active lifestyle, termasuk senaman. And then additional number 3, the supplements can supplement kekurangan yang mungkin ada, including L-carnitine, apple cider vinegar, protein supplements dan seterusnya. Tak salah mengguna, but jangan diperguna, and jangan always terpedaya dengan a lot of this iklan-iklan yang menjanjikan segala-galanya across the sky. It is not that simple. Alright, Khairon, questionnya, Coach, benarkah ada buah tertentu yang dilarang makan ketika sedang menurunkan berat badan? Saya suka buah-buahan tempatan. We have a saying in our program, which is called, don't follow anything anyone says. Jangan ikut kata sesiapa dengan membuta, termasuk kata-kata diri saya sendiri, because people say macam-macam. And does not mean what they say is right and wrong, but jangan ikut if you don't feel the advice is relevant kepada diri anda. So now, there is nothing wrong, in my opinion, don't follow anything I say, dengan makan buah-buahan hari-hari. Do I eat buah? Yes, hari-hari. Yeah, I have juices, I have buah yang biasa, buah tempatan, buah bukan tempatan. Nothing wrong dengan makanan Malaysia at all. Nothing wrong with durian. Durian always gets such a bad rap. There is nothing wrong with durian itu sendiri. Durian banyak khasiat. Fiber, potassium, protein, iron. Yeah. But the problem is not the durian. The problem is you. The problem is kita makan bukan seulas dua, kita makan sedurian. Kau, why makan sedurian? Because dah beli sedurian, bawa balik berbau, tak boleh. So tak nak, you are stuck with a sedurian, and that is the problem. Excess is the issue. It is not about makan A, B or C. Every makanan ada fungsinya yang tersendiri, but it is the kawalan quantity. Even if you makan makanan yang sihat sekalipun, if berlebihan, masalah. Always remember kisah si lembu. Si lembu belasah rumput hari-hari. If si lembu had Instagram every day, gambar dia hashtag eat clean cow, you can do it dengan patch rumput yang berbeza-beza. But si lembu pun obese juga. Why? Because dia makan too much of benda yang sihat and dia agak malas. So it's not about makanan A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Don't overcomplicate uncomplicated things. Number 1, my advice is mahirkan mengawal jumlah pengambilan. Once the jumlah pengambilan tu bagus, then you can meneliti the quality of the quantity. Sekiranya you nak look at the macro ratio ke fiber and protein, boleh. But again, don't follow anything anyone says. Boleh dengar, make your own conclusion and terokai pemakanan, but it must be menggembirakan. And again, nothing wrong dengan makanan tempatan, termasuk buah-buahan tempatan yang is kurnia yang amazing. But jangan menyalahgunakan kurnia makanan yang diberi sehingga menjadi masalah. Beres. All right. Next question here from Brownie again. Brownie, ulala. Coach, yes, black coffee without sugar is good for pre-workout drinks, can. But what if I tambah low-fat milk? Now, yeah, black coffee, Nescafe ke tak Nescafe ke Americano kau, is macam a mini booster. I do it too, pre-workout. I like it. I get a bit of caffeine, yeah, to help me kickstart the workout. Tak ada masalah. And would I add low-fat milk? No. Why? Is because I am lactose intolerant. Nanti buang air besar, meletup-letup volcano engkau. But if you can digest the low-fat milk dengan okay, then tak ada masalah for you to menambah the low-fat milk in your workout. But if you're lactose intolerant and you have that bloating and meletup-letup masalah, then stick to coffee hitam sahaja or even coffee yang bergula. Jangan takut dengan gula. Gula is pembekal tenaga, which in this case we use for the workout. All right. Yeah, thank you, Dr. Shazif, for being so amazing and helping with all the questions and bantuan di sini. Terima kasih, my brother. All right. Next, we have soalan daripada Asmiza. I like your picture. You have a very, very beautiful smile. Coach, saya ada buat workout dan jaga pemakanan. Tapi berat macam tak turun. Tapi ada inch loss normal ke? It's normal in the beginning. And if you have no weight loss, but you are the inch loss, that is really, really, really good. What that means is pemakanan you dah bagus, you ada mungkin some fat loss, and then your workout ada some muscle gain. So when the muscle gain comes in, plus the weight loss, plus the fat loss, they somehow cancel out each other. Mungkin 2 kilo tambah otot, 2 kilo kurang lemak, so weight loss 0, but you are the inch loss. Why? Because the otot tu packaging dia lebih mampat, lemak tu agak berterabur sikit. So nothing to worry about. Azmiza, continue along the journey. The otot will not menambah sampai bila-bila. It will slow down after a while. And then when you continue along your diet plan, then ultimately the weight loss might come in slowly. But most importantly, it's not so much about how much you lose. For me, it's really about how you feel and how you progress along the journey. Jangan make the journey hanya about angka berat badan semata-mata, but generally it is normal. Yeah, all right, let's see what else we have here. Yeah, very, very good. Thank you so much, Brownie Ulala. Let me know in the platform who you are, because I'm assuming your name is not Brownie Ulala dalam our community. And I wish you all the best with the program. Now, if you are wondering what is this community that we are talking about, I'll just show you real quick. And it's something that we've been doing for the last 3-4 bulan. And it's really cool. I'm going to hide this real quick. This is our community platform where we do sharing of everything you can imagine. Yeah, we have a page with all of the events that are coming up, including, there's a lot of live events, workouts, talk. There's a quality time with me. There's dancing lah. We have food diaries where people share pemakanan seharian, what they makan. So that we can all belajar bersama, whether it's too many carbohydrates ke, too much protein ke, and we will comment on the posting so that we belajar as a community and learn on how to membaiki pemakanan. There's a section for Q&A Kurus, where there's a lot of questions that we build in the platform over the months and years so that we can all, again, learn from each other. There's a diary, Kevin Zahri, so you can actually get to see what I do every day. Yeah, I played tennis earlier just now, and we had breakfast. So you actually get to see what I makan every day, and you will start to see that I taklah makan sihat sokmo pun. So yeah, this is our community. And if you want to join us, very, very simple. You just go to bukansoalkurus.com. You can join for a month. We also have like longer memberships of 6 to 1 year. Yeah, so like 6 months is only $299 as well. So you tak perlu tertekan dengan cabaran 30 hari, but you can take your own sweet time because Kurus takes time. Yeah, so if you want to check it out, do check it out. Everything is quite virtual and all educational. All right. La 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 la. Let's see what else we have here. Okay, NJ is our champion. Yeah, our champion from our Shawwal Cabaran, which just ended last week. Yeah, she doesn't know it yet, but she is officially our Cabaran 30 Hari overall winner. Yeah, so tepukkan kepada NJ, really, really amazing. She joined us for the very first time last month and has been a really amazing, supportive individual for our Cabaran 30 Hari. So a question says, Coach, can a cheat day break a weight loss plateau? I read that cheat breaks give your metabolism a bit of a boost by convincing the body the famine is over. Your metabolism increases and you're able to break through the stall weight loss. Now I'm gonna buang the question real quick because now you cannot see me. You can see my eyes only over here. So I'm gonna just quickly remove it. And it's true. Now that's the thing about intermittent fasting and Ramadan, and sometimes you mix things up. It's the same thing with the workout. It's good to have variety so that you always keep your body guessing, don't know what's happening. So it's good to have different types of attacks to your metabolism. So it's good to have a cheat day once in a while. It's good to do Ramadan once in a while. It's good to do different things once in a while just to shock the system. And you can think about it macam tandas yang tersumbat, and you use a plunger to just pull it up, push it down, pull it up, push it down. And it's the same way with your hormones, insulin. It's good to shock it once in a while dengan makanan yang lebih banyak, dengan makanan yang sedikit. Marathon runners do the same thing juga. They shock their water storage and insulin by doing carbo loading. So shocking your system can do different things. So NJ, it's good to experiment with different ways. See what works for you. Because what works for NJ may not work for me, may work for orang lain. So hence I say, don't follow anything anyone says, but learn, and see if it makes sense to you, and then try to apply it in your own diet and find a balance that sort of allows you to break through plateaus, to break through barriers, and continue along pressing the weight down in this case. Sometimes resting juga can break through plateaus. Sometimes if you train, your body gets inflamed, stress. So kadang-kadang to just take a break for seminggu, not do anything, to really allow the body to recover and then attack again. Same thing juga. Always keep the body guessing. Good for your mind, good for your body, and can help you break through plateaus. Yeah, great question. Thank you so much. And good luck with the cheat days. And if you're wondering, how to cheat once a week, once a month, every day. I like to cheat every day a little bit, makes me happy. We've had one peserta in our Jum Kurus program dulu. He was from Bintulu or Kuching, and he lost 40 kilos. And what he did, 6 times a week or 6 days a week, dia makan according to the deficit calorie. But on the 7th day, he would cheat, go to all the junk foods that you can imagine to sort of shock the system a little bit. And that helped him to continually lose weight over a period of time. It's not last bulan, but I think it took him a year or so to kurangkan 40 kilo. But again, don't follow anything anyone says. Learn, listen, serap ilmu, and then make your own decisions. All right, time check. It's 8:45. We have about 15 minutes left. A bit of liquid rehydration. Kalau tak tekak, kering macam. All right, let's see what we have here. Nick again. Nick Satasha, is there a way untuk naikkan metabolisme badan? Now, Nick, very, very, very simple. Metabolisme is jumlah pembakaran kalori seharian badan kau. Now, how to menaikkannya? Just do more. The more you do, the more you burn. All of this burns calories. If I clip mata pun, this burns calories juga. You gelak. Burns calories. Anything and everything you do burns calories. It doesn't have to be anything luar biasa. And if you burn more calories, if your car burns more minyak, you tingkatkan metabolisme. There's not need to be lotion panas, baru tingkat, or sauna. Boleh, but again, don't overcomplicate uncomplicated things. Metabolisme is jumlah pembakaran kalori seharian badan anda. How to burn more? Just do more. Beres. All right, next. From Putri Farah. Hi, Coach. If you want to join Bukan Soal Kurus, does it have any fees of participation? It's only 50 ringgit sahaja, which you can actually get back if you berjaya to memenuhi cabaran kita, which is to lose 4 kilos, walk 210,000 steps, run a full marathon, 42 kilometers in a month, participate in the community. You get points for participation, and you have to pass our Kahoot quiz at the end of the cabaran with a 75% passing grade. But every season, every cabaran, we have a lot of winners from different challenges. So it's again only 50 ringgit sahaja, which is extremely berbaloi in my opinion, and we give you an opportunity to get it back melalui pelbagai cabaran sepanjang program. Yeah, so do join us. Nothing to lose, so much to gain. Bukan soal kurus.com. All right, from Jesse, agreed, Coach. I trust the way I look in the mirror as compared to the scale. Yeah, it's always about you and the mirror. The scale can say a lot of things, even if the weight is normal. Katakanlah you step on the scale and your BMI is perfect. If you don't feel that way, then it does not really solve your problem. At the end of the day, it's between you and the reflection in the mirror. And if that makes you happy, walaupun the berat badan is not ideal, that is more important than what the scale says by itself. But manusia tidak pernah puas. So managing your own expectations are important, but don't let a number on the scale dictate your happiness. Yeah, very, very true, Jesse. Okay, let's see what else we have here. La. Yeah, unfortunately, di usia 40-an, things get harder. But just because they are harder does not mean they are impossible. Just have to, again, manage expectation and slow it down. It's the same thing for me. I am 44 now. Not the same like what it was when I was 34. Even when you wake up in the morning, the joints are not as nimble, not as lembut as you were in your 30s. Why? Because of wear and tear. The joints, the rubber gets a bit more harder. More so reason to aktifkan diri, to keep, elasticity in the joints, to keep your flexibility, so that as we get older, we cannot deny the process of time. We cannot deny proses penuaan, but we can do what we have to do in order to menikmati kualiti kehidupan di hari yang tua nanti. I, for one, am so grateful and blessed that I am still in my 40s, but I have no real issues with my health, no real issues with my joints. I can really do anything and everything I used to do when I was younger, but I manage risk a lot better. I know when to say no to jemputan benda yang perhaps meningkatkan risiko kecederaan. Yeah, so being safe and smart to know what you can and cannot do is important. All right, let's see what else we have here. Soalan, again, apologizing if I skip your questions. I'm going to scroll down a little bit and see what we have. Okay, daripada Isia Abu Sari. Coach, in diet, okay tak kita makan supplement, vitamin C, lecithin, green tea is okay. It's not kewajipan. It is to supplement kekurangan yang ada, but not to replace pemakanan umum secara but it is something that you can supplement jika ada. Tidak ada masalah. Beres? Beres. Alright, soalan yang lain. Intan, kalau orang yang ada sakit sleep disc, can you join the program? Yes, we have many peserta in our program yang mempunyai latar belakang pelbagai. Same thing juga, don't follow any senaman yang dalam program yang kita jayakan. We always start with a safety briefing anyways. And it's not wajib to join the workouts live. Yang paling penting is that you are in a community yang saling membantu, mempunyai harapan yang sama, masalah yang sama, and belajar bersama untuk aktifkan diri di samping berdepan dengan sleep disc, because sleep disc is not a sentence to tidak bersenam. The sleep disc just menghalang Intan daripada menjayakan beberapa jenis senaman. And if you have questions, again, dalam our community, we have a Q&A section. We have also a semak posture senaman question segment where we learn about do's and don'ts posture senaman supaya disesuai untuk individu. All right, I'm going to try and scroll down sikit to see questions yang perhaps ni. Yeah, so again, it's just 50 ringgit sahaja. And you can just sign up if you want to at bukansoalkurus.com. I'll share it one more time. It's 50 ringgit here, and as you can see, it's refundable if you manage to mencabar diri very, very berbaloi. If you compare it to similar programs, similar time frame, but perhaps cost pelaburan dia jauh lebih besar. Ours is, my opinion, very, very affordable and sangat bermanfaat with the value yang anda perolehi. And there is a WhatsApp package juga yang basically termasuk the community, but ada small WhatsApp group support as well with our coach of the month. All right. Okay, let's see what else we have here. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, busy with my my little one and her tennis journey. Interesting. I like it. It's challenging to balance the father-daughter coach, as I have explained in the community many times. Yeah, so even in the community, I share my suka duka as well. My life is not just all suka memanjang. I have my issues, my cabaran, and we share it in the platform as well, supaya you get to see that it's not you sahaja yang berdepan dengan cabaran. We all go through challenges, and we've had peserta yang melalui penceraian, depression, fat shaming, kehilangan kerja, penipuan. Everybody goes through so many things. And we have a session in our program, kadang-kadang every Wednesdays or other days, where it's like a heart-to-heart talk. We just talk about issue. We talk about life. We talk about topics. We had a topic last week. We talked about, is it okay not to be okay? You know, is it okay not to be okay? And walaupun the answer might be obvious to you, it's not always as obvious for orang lain, because we don't know what makes their life not okay. It's not just soal tak cukup duit ke, tak ada kerja ke, or many things can make your life not okay, and it does not mean every scenario where you are not okay is okay, because sometimes you are in a situasi yang sangat bahaya untuk keselamatan diri. It could be masalah rumah tangga, it could be keselamatan diri, perang di Ukraine, di Palestine, no, it's not okay not to be okay in those cases. So we talk about life, we talk about many things, and it's nice to talk to people without the judgment and without the need to impress anyone, and be a safe space. It's important to rasa selamat untuk berkongsi, and the community that we cuba wujudkan is a place of positivity supaya you dapat manfaat yang berkekalan and don't feel that you are judged or threatened by anyone. And it's my job to make sure it's tempat yang safe for you to feel that way. Yeah, so hence we call it bukan soal kurus. You might join the program because you nak kurangkan berat badan, but it's not about kurus semata-mata. It's not about losing weight semata-mata. Sometimes your lifestyle choices, your food choices, your exercise choices are because of life that is taking over your decision making. Stress, kerja, family, depression, tekanan. So it's not just about pilihan pemakanan. It's not just about the ilmu. It's about the motivation. It's about the sustainability. It's about berdepan dengan cabaran. It's interesting. And life is not easy. Life is not mudah. Kurus is not mudah, but we try to make the journey and the challenge enjoyable and to make you feel that you are not alone. And even if you tak kurangkan berat badan, but you dapat, community yang positive, community yang membina, amazing. We have this season, we have a once a week, we have a English speaking Toastmaster Zoom call. Once a week, there will be a English speaking Zoom call with peserta that want to practice and improve the English. Why do we do so? Because peserta sendiri yang, recommend, Coach, why not we have a weekly English speaking only Zoom call where we can practice to speak English? Why not? There's no right way or wrong way to do this. It's suka hati kau. And if you come in and you have your own ideas, great. We make it something yang holistic supaya you are happy. And if you are happy, a lot of things in life become easier. But again, it's not about happy sok mo 24 jam 365 hari setahun. It's not that easy. And if life was that easy pun, kau bosan as well. And then you mencari masalah anyways. So it's really about balance untuk menuju ke arah yang lebih gembira, but it is a never-ending pursuit of happiness, macam kisah cerita si Will Smith. Yeah, alright, sorry, membebeling on and on and on. Let's see. Yeah, you'll hear me baby a lot in the program nanti. So, yeah, sorry. Alright, let's see. La 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 la. Let's see what else we have here. Yeah, I memang pencinta. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to try and see any other questions yang perhaps luar biasa sikit. Soal daripada Nur Zulaika. I think I just replied to your email as well. Coach, I menyusukan baby 8 bulan. Then bila I start kurangkan intake calorie, I jadi menggigil and kena makan macam harian. Is it normal? Very good question. Now, you must eat macam harian yang normal, Zulaika. You cannot have a deficit yang besar. Why? Now, you kena bayangkan, susu ibu yang you hasilkan is not calorie free. And if you are full-time breastfeeding, Zulaika, and you menghasil 8 botol susu bayi yang kecil, all of this susu bayi berkalori. Satu botol kecil lebih kurang 80 or 60 kalori. Let's say 60 kalori untuk small half bottle of breast milk. 8 botol sehari is 480 kalori. So what you must do is you must membina your deficit. Katakanlah keperluannya 2,000, you buat deficit 1,500, but you have to tambah 480 kalori again because your baby will sedut keluar this 480 from your body, so that will bring you back semula kepada hampir 2,000. So yes, you must consider that. Then if you are half breastfeeding, 4 botol pula, then 60 times 4 is 240. Then again 1,005 tambah 240, 1,740. So then you get a small deficit, but you have to prioritize penghasilan susu ibu anda buat cahaya mata you. And jangan sekat kalori yang banyak because if your body tak cukup bekalan tenaga, nak pula menghasilkan susu ibu untuk bayi, then your body will say no, because it's sendiri tak cukup untuk menampung diri sendiri. Yeah, so always prioritize the breast milk for your baby, and hopefully this helps you, and I will see you in the program nanti. Beres. Beres. All right, let's see. Time check 9 o'clock. Maybe I will do one or two more questions, and then we will sign off for today. Again, every Tuesday, pukul 8 malam, don't worry. And if you join our program, do join us on bukansoalkurus.com. All right, let's see. Maybe one more question. Yeah, sangat suka community due to the great safe space. And then we have Haja Mings, lost 17 kilo in 1 year, makes me so happy after being stuck away with Sumaria. Congratulations to you. Really, really amazing. It is all kejayaan Hajar, bukan kejayaan sesiapa. Kita semua orang just tumpang gembira pada masa yang sama. Yeah, and then we have one of our peserta yang setia. We have Nana di sini. Beliau seorang peserta in our program as well. Sangat ikhlas, sangat tekun dalam usaha beliau untuk menggembirakan diri sendiri. And you know that I love you so much and always happy to see you, whether it's here in our program as well. All right, so Intan asking macam mana nak start diet ni, tak boleh nak stop nasi. Nasi tidak bersalah. You can makan nasi every single day and tetap kurangkan berat badan. It is not the problem. The problem is jumlah pengambilan yang berlebihan sehingga dia menjadi masalah. So moderation is penting. In our program, we always galakkan makan segenggam tangan karbo sekali makan, segenggam tangan oats, segenggam tangan roti, pasta, cereal, nasi, mie, mihun, segenggam tangan karbo sekali makan. So if you makan breakfast, snack, lunch, snack, dinner, snack, 6 hidangan sehari, you could have 6 genggam karbo sepanjang hari. But if you minum air yang manis pun karbo juga, then you can give and take sedikit. Yeah, again, ilmu tu is important. Don't follow anything anyone says. People always say cut. But at the end of the day, tak lama kau, and at the end of the day makan juga. Again, nasi tidak bersalah, but makannya lah dalam kesederhanaan, segenggam tangan sekali makan. Beres. All right, so I think with that, we can wrap things off for tonight. Thank you so much for joining us. You want to join our program, just go to bukansoalkurus.com. We are kicking things off today. Officially, it's until next month, July 20. And there will be a session with me tomorrow just for the community, pukul 8 malam juga. Yeah, so with that, thank you so much for all the question. All the best with your perjuangan, one way or another. Sebarang pertanyaan that you have, do ask me melalui the direct message ke Facebook, ke Instagram, ke YouTube, or comment down below. Yeah, and if you haven't done so yet, do share this live chat dengan kawan-kawan seperjuangan as well. And again, thank you so much for your question. All the best to you. Salam Kurus, and have a great night. Thank you so much. Bye. Thank you. You are welcome. Bye.